Good evening, everyone. This bit always catches me out. God, I've got something. Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? My name is Julie Dryburgh. I'm known as the Healing Medium. I'm here tonight, so thank you for joining me on this platform. And also hello to those that are watching me live on my own Facebook page. I always forget to say hello. So come on in, give a message, give me your name, and let's get this reading started. So I'm going to say hello to Donna Marie, first one in. Vladimir, I'm very well, thank you. It has been a bit of a challenging weekend with the doggies, but everything's okay, everything's stable, so I'm all right. Non-emotional now. Hi, Cornelia. Hi, Sarah. Lovely to see you, Donna. So let's give a card reading for Donna Marie. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we have Stace in the background that's helping us do all this. If it wasn't for them, this would be a lot harder. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so let me just see what the cards have to say. Now, if you don't know how I work, I'll do 2 cards or 3 cards. I'll get information from my inspirers. Spirit may come in and I'll bring it all together and I'll give it out to you. Okay, so this is for Donna Marie for tonight. Donna, I'm here. Donna, I feel very high, Donna. I want to be very quiet around you. I don't want to make a lot of noise around you. I just want to have that sense of peace and tranquility, and your first card is the peace and tranquility. I feel as though I just want to have the essence of, like, it's time for you, Donna, just to have some space, to have some, I feel as though there is something that you're going through. I feel as though, has there been a loss? That's a question. I feel as though there's a transitioning time around you, because I feel as though at the moment it's just all about peace and calm. It's that time of peace and calm and thoughtfulness and all about just time for self. Okay, but the card that's come up is the claircognizance. So one would have to say, pay attention to what your thoughts and your feelings are. Feelings is more clairsentience, I get that, but claircognizance is about your thoughts, about what's going on, what are you thinking. Lovely to see you as well, Donna Marie. What are you thinking? What is it that's going on in your head? Because I feel as though Spirit are asking me for you to take some time for self just whilst this transition is happening. Does that make sense to you, Donna Marie? Because I feel as though I just want to go into silence. I just want to have that moment of silence. So they're telling me then for you to go within yourself and find out exactly who Donna Marie is, because tranquility, yeah, I can feel that. I just feel as though tranquility, is that even a word? Tranquility is the key and the essence of this moment in time for you, okay? Because I just want to go quiet, serene, and just have a moment. Okay, now I've got the third card here, which is all about Donna Marie, that you are safe. Know that you are safe. Know that you are surrounded by God and the angels around you. And that I have to say this, nothing can touch you unless you want it to do so. Okay, you're a very powerful being, Donna Marie. We just feel that you haven't found that yet. You haven't found that out yet. But I do feel as though you're on a crossroads. It's a bit of a life review. And if you take heed of what you're getting in your brain, those thoughts, those processes, you are being downloaded too. So it's all about take note of what they're giving to you, because it's all about to get out your comfort zone and being able to align with self. Understanding there, Donna? Thank you so much. So let me just say hi to some people, because we do appreciate you coming online. Jolie James, good evening. Gemma, hi. Shanley, hi. Cornelia Dutton, hi. Rachel, hello. Rachel from Texas here. Rachel from Texas, well, hello. Good evening or good morning. It's probably where you are. Okay. So I'm going to go down if I can. Okay. So Vladimir Juzo. Oh, thank you, Donna, for confirming that. It's just beautiful when Spirit are just... Guys, this is why I do this. This is why I'm here to serve. Okay. I absolutely adore doing this. And with your support, it helps me get out there even further. Okay, so please just share the link if you're on my Facebook page to others, and share this link. It would really help get us even further, because I want to build up this community that we have here every Wednesday, because that's what it's all about, right? Hi, Vladimir. Look at that picture of that lion. Okay, Vladimir, I've got, again, I want to be very serene, very quiet. Can I just, I'm not going to thingy. I've got the background blur on, which is a little bit, because sometimes you can only see half my head. Okay, so Vladimir, I've got this card here, which is passion. They want to come in, and it's like, what I want to do is I just want to, sorry guys, when spirit had close, I get an itchy nose. I want to get that passion. I want to like shake you in a beautiful way to say, right, come on, let's move it. Let's get out with the old. Let's get in with the new. It's time to let all that old stuff go. It's like heavy. It's like non-enchanting. And I'm going to use that word with you, which is quite interesting that they're giving me that word. I just feel as though there's so much going on with the elementals around you that I just want to uplift your spirit. It's like I want to lift you up, you know, a bit like Peter Pan when they get lifted up. I want to lift you up, and I just want to air you, and I want to get everything moving around you, which is really beautiful, okay? And I've got the card of victory. Your time is near. Your prayers have been answered. What prayers are you praying for? Because they have been answered, but some of them may still be in the fruition of beginning to be seeded. Does that make sense? Because we sow the seed of our prayers, and with that comes the transition of who we are meant to be. Does that make sense to you, Vladimir? It's all about growth. It's all about being. It's all about amazingness. It's just all about you. Okay, we have to start you shushing you up. That's not even a technical word, but I feel as though I want to move you, get you moving, get you going. So I do feel as though if what is that when they do dancing, you know, when you do dancing, you just move and let the music take you and let the vibration and the frequency take you. That is where I sense you to be, because that's your essence. You're not like the rest of us, and that's amazing, because who wants to be like everybody else, right? Embrace your individuality, because we're right behind you on this train, okay? We're all together on this track, moving forward, doing the work that we need to do and serving others, okay? So come on board the train. It's time. Get that passion back and bring it forward, okay? Absolutely beautiful. So ladies and gentlemen, just so we know, these are short readings, but should you want longer readings, you know where I am. Get me on, there's my thing at the bottom of the screen. I will never ever contact you. And again, may I say again, I lost that word there. If you're being approached by anybody on this tonight, asking you for any kind of readings, or they will give spells, or because someone was copycatting my picture last 2 weeks ago, okay, just note that I cannot be typing and I cannot be doing the readings at the same time. It is false. Block them, report them. It is not me, okay? Right, here we go. Vladimir, you are beautiful, and I absolutely adore your name, okay? So here we go. Cornelia Dutton, how are you tonight, my darling? How are things? How is life? Cornelia, again, a beautiful name. Yes, you're going to get one, Cornelia, because I have outdoors. Now, everybody in the UK, it has been a long winter, but we're nearly out of it, haven't we? We've had some beautiful days the last few days. So, Cornelia, it's about, this is not about, they're telling me this is not just about planting seeds, okay? This is about you. Sorry, this is not about you going outdoors. It is about you planting seeds. I feel as though I just want to get the soil. The soil's all warm. Plant the seed, allow it to grow. But that's an analogy for you. I feel as though I'm just wanting, I'm just reading what you were saying there. I just want you to start your growth process. It's time. I feel as, because I see the watering can, I see everything. I see the movement within yourself, okay? It's like all your cells, everything's moving, just trying to find its place and where we are. It's all beautiful. Outside comes with the clarity of being connected to nature, because at this time, things are growing. As you can tell over here, it'll be the same over there. The cherry blossom trees, they're all in pink or white, whatever color. It's time. Oh, yeah, past last week. It's time for that side of self to connect. Okay, can we just send some love to Cornelia on her condolences to her for her husband passed last week? Cornelia, we're sending your love and grace, okay? So we're just going to say, I have to say that when I'm connecting or wanting your husband to come in at the moment, I feel as though it's, for right now, it's all about the serenity of time, okay? We're surrounding you with love at this time, surrounding you with healing at this time, okay? And that's why they're saying outdoors is a beautiful thing. So connecting with nature at this time, okay? Clearly it's a very emotional time for you, and we understand that, but it's all about connecting with nature. And I know I know, beautiful thing here. I know the robins are coming to meet you. I know that you've seen some robins, and understand that is your husband coming back. Now, I'm also getting the name Joe around this gentleman that's coming in. Yeah, I'm having ideas. Is this gentleman coming in, and it's all about, I feel as though I'm wheezing, I'm coughing, but you know what? That was a sense of who I was. But now it's just that sense of, I feel as though I'm thinking, I'm watching everything that's going on. I'm a little bit discombobulated. I'm not quite sure what's going on at the moment, but now in time that there will be more clarity of messages and he will be ready to come fully through. Okay, I just want you to know that. But at the moment, I feel as though there's some people do come through very strong, but I feel as though there's a little bit of a haze at the moment. It's not quite ready, well, especially through me tonight. Okay, does that make sense? Because look at the card. I've got gentleness round now. Gentleness in this situation at this time. It's all about at this time, clearly, with what you've just said. It's all about you, and it's okay. Yeah, 5 times. It's okay for you to... He's allowing me to say to you, it's okay for you to be gentle with yourself at this time. Okay, Cornelia? Just be gentle at this time. Be gentle with your heart. Allow the tears to flow. Allow everything to go. Because I'm hearing him saying it may not have been a surprise when he was ill that he left when he did. Okay, I feel as though it was his time. I feel as though he had had enough of what was going on, and it was time for him. Okay, and that's the gentleness. And also I've got the card of chakra clearing, which is just all about having that awareness that when we go through this transition, but keeping yourself well. Okay, and again, I'm reiterating, we understand this is a very emotional time for you at this loss, and as we said, we send our condolences, but allow yourself. Yes, I do feel that he had enough. It was like, I need to go. I go. But he's going through his transition, like you've said. He's come through 5 times, and that's beautiful. But with me this evening, he's wanting for you to take care of yourself, and that knowing that he made the choice and the decision leaving Earth. Does that make sense to you? But rest assured, he is still alive in his next life, and he's always around you, and it's all about the robins. He will be there. Yeah, you will be, because and try and eat something. He's saying to me, try and eat something, because that sandwich is not going to fill you up, okay? Or that toasty is not going to fill you up. It's all about you. Get some food down if you can. All right? Okay, Cornelia, we send our absolute love to you at this time. And if anybody has a healing book, can you please put Cornelia into it? Thank you so much. Cornelia, thank you, and God bless you, okay? Anything you need, just let me know. Okay. Joe White, good afternoon, good evening. How are you all doing? Please, ladies and gentlemen, do let me know where you're from, because I absolutely love knowing where you're all from. And we're going to get to that lady that was from Texas. I'm just working down the line. So Joe White, please come on down, as they say, Larry Grayson and all that. I just want to say hi to some people. Maggie Corti. Oh, hi, Maggie. How are you doing? I've got Maggie on Saturday. Hi, Maggie. How are you doing? Hi, Shanley. Hi, Donna. Gemma Ball. Rachel. Yeah, you will have some guidance. So let me just start up here, because I want to just get the people that come in quite early, because I tend to go down and I miss them, okay? Hi, Sarah. Right, can I have Joe White, please? And then I'm going to go to Sarah Batchelor. Can I have Joe? Oh, okay, surgery tomorrow. I feel as though when you're talking about your husband there, Joe, is the fact that when he's holding your hand, I see him just holding your hand, just absolutely holding your hand, you know, like that, holding your hand, just allowing himself just to be there with you, as he always will be, and he always will be in this afterlife. So he's holding your hand, and it's like he's going to be there, and he's going to be like wiping your brow, okay? Because just know that your husband will always be there. Just know your other family members will be there. I've got your mother as well coming in as well. So I feel as though they're all going to be there for you. I know that this is easy said than done. Try not to have too much anxiety, especially about the the anesthetic going into you. You are going to be okay. Okay, you're going to be okay. He's going to be there every minute, and I feel as though your husband is going to be like really having a nose in as to what's going on, and he's going to be there. So just know in your heart that he is there, and he'll always be there. Everything's going to be all right. Okay, do not, but I'm hearing do not fuss. Do not fuss, do not fluster. Okay, so it's all about it'll be okay. Okay, and I feel as though a bit of a gentleman that would not overly shout, overly tactile, but he is going to be holding your hand. So just know that when your hand is there, it's going to be held, and you may feel it before you go under the. Oh, Mum's still here. Does she have dementia or something there, Joe? Is there something going on cognitively? Because I feel as though there's an in and out with your mother. If that makes sense to you, just let me know. There's all that sense of that inside out. I don't know what that means, but inside outside of what's going on. Okay, because I feel as though your mother's here, but your mother's also watching you. I can see your mother looking down on you. So there's that sense of what's going on. But most definitely, like you say, just be okay for tomorrow. And I've got the sense of the comfort in the card for you. Okay, the second card that's been pulled. Comfort at this time. Okay, does that make sense to you, Joe? So we're going to say God bless to you and all the best for tomorrow. Okay, just let me know about your mother there. Okay, can I have Sarah Batchelor, please? Again, these are only short readings because there's a whole lot of you on here tonight. I'm trying to get everybody in. Right, Sarah Batchelor, I just want to do this card for you. Take back your power. So I'm going to ask you, what is going on? I feel as though you're giving your power away to people. It's time for you to stand up and rise. It's like I'm seeing the big oak tree, that oak tree that's solid in its stance, and it will not move for anybody. Clearly, it only moves like with the wind and the elements. But that solid oak, get your roots planted to where you want to be, okay? And then you too will not be moved. Does that make sense? So I feel as though take back your power is quite a strong card to have, in that we all give to other people. Why we do that is just beyond me. But it's all about bringing in that power back to self. Stand in your power, okay? And I've also got the card of clear your space. Clear your space, but clear your head. I feel as though I want to do the Harry Potter. I want to get all that noise out my head, and I want to just throw it up to the moon time when there's the next full moon. Get all that stuff out your head, okay? Because I feel as though we need to make space for the beautifulness that's coming in, okay? And that only goes with, sorry, my internet's going funny, is that beautifulness of life to allow us to be who we're meant to be. We can only do that if we get rid of the past, not rid of the past. If we acknowledge the past and know that our future is just there, but we have to go through it at a time that's right for us, okay? So it's all about, and your wishes that you're wishing, they will be granted, but they may not come at the exact time that you want them. Does that make sense to you, Sarah? Absolutely. So thank you so much for working with me. Okay. Lovely to see you, Dawn. Right, let's go down. Okay. Maggie Corty. Hello, my darling. So I'm going to give a reading to Maggie. And I will work down. I will flick up the pages because I know there's a few of you there. Right. So Maggie, these beautiful cards are... This is something we do forget, being human. But Maggie, I'm going to give you the card. Remember who you are. I feel as though I want to get strict. Thank you. I feel as though I want to get strict with you. And I want to say, right, remember who you are. It's all about having this. We become people who we think we're meant to be. But it's all about taking off that face, off that mask, whatever it is. Wear one hat, because that's who you are, that kind, loving, gentle person. It's all about you, okay? It's all about you. Remembering who we are, ladies and gentlemen, is very important, because as humans, it's kind of that way that we think, yeah, if you're with me, what I'm saying, we're here as spirit, having a human existence, and the hardest place, they're saying, with Dolores Cannon, is coming down to earth school. This is the hardest school you're ever going to have. We have to learn the lessons. We have to be who we're going to be, because how are we going to be the best that we can be if we don't take the lessons and don't find the strength to carry on at times when we just don't want it, okay? So it's all about, Maggie, find out who you are and remember who you are. Remember who you are and find out who you are, okay? Either or, okay? And there's also a brilliant ideas. So there's thoughts in your head. Do you ever find that thoughts, idea? Just imagine these thoughts and just put them to transition. I feel as though I want to get around you with your health as well. Now, clearly, I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a doctor either, okay? So this is just all about what Spirit give me. I feel as though I want to get you even more into the green, because I'm feeling green liquid, green fluid, to go right into your cells and up. Your body needs the greenness. Is that all to do with kale and green leafy vegetables? But that's what I'm saying. It's all about the juicing at the minute, okay? All about, clearly, again, just the caveat is that, you know, obviously do your own research on food and the dietary, the aspects that you take. But I'm just feeling this all around you, okay? It's all about getting the nutrients into the body, because that's really, really important. And I feel as though I just want to say, right, I am who I am. This is who I am. This is the one face I'm going to be using. And that is it. I'm done. I'm done with being everything for everybody else. It's time for you to bring that into self. Okay, Maggie? Absolutely. Does that make sense to you? I sincerely hope so. And I shall see you Saturday. Okay, I'm going to go down the bottom now because I know there's a whole load of people. So I just want to say again, thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Without you guys, I couldn't do what I'm doing. And I really, really appreciate that. And I really appreciate you coming from my live page onto this page. It's really a beautiful evening. And I love doing this. Okay. Right. Tamar, Tamar, been a chronic fatigue sufferer for a long time. Any hope for relief soon? Okay. Tamar, again, I'm not a dietitian, right? But I would say Socrates, food is thy medicine, okay? And it's also what may be of beneficial to you that's coming through is Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza does a lot of what you think is who you are. And I know at the time you're going through a lot of stuff. I understand that. But start watching Joe Dispenza with the, I can't remember the CDs now, but I did all them years ago. It's all about the changing the box, changing who you are, okay? So Joe Dispenza is an American guy, and there's all, he does courses all over the world that you can do a week long should you wish, but you might have to do some courses before that, okay? So the chronic sufferer, any hope for relief soon? The hope for that relief is there's stuff coming from the past, and that past is a program that's constantly running. We have to get to the past, to that program, and change it up and acknowledge it and do a lot more work for it, because everything we suffer from is something that we have brought to ourselves, okay? It may be hard to really understand that, but it's also was it Liz Hay that did that? So look at those books as well, and look into why you've got chronic fatigue. Why is it there? Okay, and it's all about not labeling yourself as well. Does that make sense? A little bit of information. It's like delving deeper into why you have it, then changing your process, and that's where Joe Dispenza is going to come in for you. That's just what they're giving me. Okay, Joe Dispenza. Okay. Vitamin C and D. Yeah, anything green food helps. Oh, thank you for that. Okay. Alison Plumley, how are you doing? Alison Plumley, do come on board and let me just draw a card for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, she gives me loads of hearts all the time. It was Alison's birthday a few days ago. Happy birthday. Right, Alison, here we go. Alison, all is well. Alison, I feel as though, again, you've got the card of spreading your wings. Time for you to soar, time for you to really get into what you're doing. I know you're a practicing medium now. It's like getting in the beginnings behind you, but remember the beginning, the middle, the end, they all come in together, and we're always constantly learning. And I will say, hand on heart, it never stops. Okay, we're always learning, we're always being who we're meant to be. But it's time for you to stand up now and get on those platforms and get out there and just get that confidence. Okay, and I'm going to say this: if you've been knocked a few times, so what? Okay, just know that your team are there for you, and it's all about you engaging with your team, talking to your team, and asking them for what you need at this time. But remember, sometimes what you ask for is not always what you get. It's what your spirit team want you to be doing. But we just have to acknowledge that we are human and we have human emotions. Okay, and we just have to say that some things might have to go by the by. What I'm saying, like for me, the last few months has been meat. I can't really eat a lot of meat, like beef and stuff like that. It's just not. But lately, I've just gone back to chicken because I've changed up my diet a bit. Okay, so things might change, Alison, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. All right. Okay. Does that make sense for you? So beautiful cards. I would unfuzz my computer, but I don't want to mess about with it because things always happen. Okay. I want to say hi to Perry Winder, Mandy Johnson, Tamar, hello, Gemma Ball. I want to go back to someone that said there was a lady from Texas. Could you please put your name back in, because I don't know where you've gone. A lady from Texas, please come back. Yeah, see you Saturday, Maggie. I don't know where she is. Okay. Yeah, happy Wednesday evening, everybody. Okay, I'll do another lady while we're waiting. Caroline Thomas, please, I'll do Caroline Thomas there, Stace. Caroline Thomas. Yeah, okay, she's a little forgetful. Oh, thanks, Joe. I just had this sense that there's something going on there that sometimes she does see. Thanks, Caroline, just bear with me. That you're saying mum's a little forgetful and that's something, you know, dementia. There's just something going through that I feel as though she goes through 2 dimensions, that she does see spirit, that she does see people, right? There's just something there. I feel that she's gifted in that manner, that there's something going on there, Joe, okay? There's that sense, but then I'm not going to make it fit. So I've just felt a motherly aspect coming through, and that's why I thought it was your mother, okay? Caroline, how are you doing? You like that, the dove of peace, isn't it? You're welcome. But again, Caroline, you too have got the cards. Remember who you are. My team are, I can't get the words out quick enough. We have to remember who we are. We have to get you to stand up and be proud of who you are and not take the knocks that you're taking, that you're taking, because it's all about you, okay? We do forget, ladies and gentlemen, that we are who we are. Why do we do it? I don't know. There's too many going on. We're wearing too many hats, okay? Caroline, remember who you are. There's that essence of being a strong, mature person. And mature, I don't mean age-wise mature. I mean mature in the soul aspect, because I feel you're a very old soul. And that soul sometimes just goes, you know what? It's just what it is. It just wants to be there. But I'm also getting that sense of, excuse me, with the coughing coming on, I'm also seeing the sense of I'm signing something there, Caroline. I'm signing, and I've got a quill pen. So I feel as though it's something important, because I'm signing away very, very, and I want to use the word affluently, which I know is the wrong word. Yeah, but I feel as though I just want to sign something, but there's a hesitancy because I want to make sure that everything's all right before I do so. Dot the I's, thingy the T's, make sure everything is as it should be, okay? And I've also got the card overcoming difficulties. There are difficulties ahead. We all have them, but I feel as though the hurdles, that at the minute you're walking over them, but you will be able to like jump over them, because that's just how it is. But it's all about soaring. The difficulties have been there for a reason, to allow yourself to begin to know who you are. Does that make sense? It's like, remember who you are, overcoming the difficulties have allowed spirit and your team to show you who you are and who you're meant to become, okay? It's literally quid pro quo here. It's all about, you know, whatever one thing you do, you're going to find out from the other side, okay? It's just beautiful. But I feel as though there's a sense of, I want to sit with you underneath some cherry blossom, and I just want to mellow in the smell and the little flowers that come down all over you. It's just beautiful. It's like confetti, okay? Yes, it's going to happen. But it's just ensure that I feel as though the quill is an old style quill is in your hand, but it's all about just be sure, do not be pressured into anything. Just make sure that you and your heart and your gut is feeling it. Do not, because you're going to get pressured. Someone's going to go, come on. But that's to their own betterment, not to yours. Just be aware to take your time and do it at your speed and your time, because there will be someone trying to push it faster than it should be going. Okay, that's just them. Okay, so thank you so much, Caroline, for being there for me. Okay. Thank you, Cornelia. Okay, Stephanie Schuler. Okay, Stephanie Schuler. Stephanie, again, I've got the card for you that's all about passion. Okay, I'm going to start changing the cards up now. Next week, and not use the cards, to be fair. I might just see what spirit comes in here. But passion. Okay, absolute passion here, Stephanie. Passion for who you are. It's all, I feel as though a bit of lethargy here, a little bit lethargic here, a little bit, I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if your immune system's been shot lately, because I feel as though I want to take like something just to get my whole thing ramped up and vamped up, get myself back to where I should be. Does that make sense? I need to get my passion back. Now you might think, what is the passion? What do you absolutely adore, Stephanie? So this is for Stephanie Schuler. What do you adore? Because we need to get you back to that sense of it. Okay, hi Stephanie. Okay, but I feel as though you know what to do, and I feel as though, Stephanie, there's too many people telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Okay, only you'll know what's right for you. And I've got a sense of a dog. I'm seeing a dog here. The dog needs a lot more attention. Does that make sense? There's something going on with the dog. Just have an awareness with the dog about what's going on. There's just that sense around this dog. Okay, it's just about listen to it, feel the dog. What does that mean to? Yeah, I feel as though I just want to listen to what's going on. They tell us so much, okay, in their own little way. Okay, it's just that sense of an awareness, because you're very attuned to animals here, Stephanie, very attuned, and it'd be to your betterment if you start listening to animals. If you're not doing, I said this to someone yesterday, if you're not doing animal communication, there's a part of you that's really connected to animals and to nature, and it's a beautiful gift to have. So should you wish to go down that route, there's a potentiality there, okay? You know what to do. You'll be guided. And what else we're saying to you is, and I'm going to use the word stop, right? Okay, I mean this with love. Stop pushing away to what your life is being told to you by, okay? Meaning, you might have to go down a path that you're not comfortable with, but it's all as it's meant to be. We have to get outside the box to truly find out who our true self is, to allow our soul growth, okay? Does that make sense, Stephanie? I say, does that make sense a lot, but I hope you know what I'm saying about this. Okay. You called me, but how do you see my reply? Is this Rachel from Texas? Rachel is fine. It's yeah, because Stacey's on it. She's on it there, Rachel. On it like a shot. Okay, good. That confused me a second. So Rachel from Texas. Okay, wow, we've got this must have crystal clear intentions. I feel as though there's something going on around you that you're not quite clear about what exactly it is you're wanting. How are they supposed to help if you cannot be clear and keep changing your mind here, Rachel? Get succinct in what you want and what your thought process is, because I feel as there's so much going on around you. There's so much going on. And as well, now feeling as well, I'm just seeing a baby swaddled, and what does swaddled mean? Covered in beautiful clothing here. And I also feel, have you had a bereavement lately? Or I don't want to get personal here, but I feel as though, was there a child that you have lost? I feel as though I'm seeing a baby wrapped in muslin. Is just maybe their way of saying about this little baby, but I feel as though, has there been a loss of a baby around you? Because I'm just seeing here, and I'm just feeling as though the angels are taking this baby and they're just taking up to the spirit well. Does that make sense to you? It's a loss that maybe you've had, or someone around you, because I'm just seeing it. It reminds me of what you would see in a film, where an old film, but it's just this baby. But because I'm also seeing, do you have past lives, Rachel? Have you ever had your past life done? I'm not really doing past lives, but just at this minute, I feel as though in a past life, I can see like a past life going on, but there might be a continuation of what you're doing from a past life into this life. So it'd be interesting if you started like working on self, working on the old programs that are not really pertaining to your best needs, okay? Because I feel as though I want to change. I want to put in a different. Oh, okay. I feel as though there's something that I want to just put something in a slot, and I want to change the program. It's like very old stuff that I'm getting here. So I feel as though this must have been in a past life, because the image I'm getting is like, when they would be all cloaked up, very much God the century cut, bit like Star Wars. Okay, that's the only thing I'm seeing, like a bit like Star Wars, but it's there, and this baby is all wrapped up. Okay, so there may have been something to do with that, or it could be you with your inner child, losing your inner child. So would it be the fact that you've lost your sense of fun? Is this what this is all about? What they say to me, you've lost your sense of fun. So we would say, like, look back, get your sense of fun, but get your crystal clear intentions of what's going on. And also, is there something going on with your left knee? Because my left knee is absolutely burning, and that's a sense that I'm feeling what's going on for you, Rachel. Does that make sense? So I'd say to you, start progressing forward, start listening to your inner child, start playing, start getting that fun back in your life, because I feel as though everything is so serious. Yeah, I feel as though it's all about that sense of inner child. Now, the inner child is all about allowing ourselves to be silly, to be funny, just to do our things. Like I do cartwheels, I do handstands. Doesn't matter what age I am. I just have the aspect of the fun, loving sense of self. It's all got a bit too serious, Rachel. So whether you want to watch a movie and just giggle, yeah, you are, because I feel as though it's just not fun anymore. So watch a movie that makes you laugh. Have a look around you about what's not making you laugh anymore. Just have a look what's not fun anymore. Because remember, a lot of things, a lot of friends are just for a season. They're not meant to be for a lifetime. Some of them are, some of them aren't. The people that are around you at the minute are all a bit heavy, It's all a bit negative, okay? Because you're like a little flower trying to grow amongst a bunch of weeds. That's the analogy. And you're not able to get through because they're stopping your sunlight. They're sucking you dry. I hope you can take that, okay? Because that's just what they're saying. You need to get rid of the weeds so you allow yourself to grow. We have to grow. We have to get our soul. Our soul is who we are, okay? Remember, we're here as a human for that experience. But we must remember who we are to grow and grow and grow and find God's love around us and have those prayers that we always take. The prayers are always answered. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for working with me, okay? Oh, yeah, Mum still. Can I have Nita, please? I just want to introduce myself. I just want to say the Healing Medium. Yeah, okay. I just want to say hi to some people. Yeah. Hi, Gemma Ball. Yeah. Gemma Ball, look at Joe Dispenza, okay? Look for Joe Dispenza. Okay, hi, anything for me, please? Okay. So I just want to do Periwinder. Oh, Shanley, thank you so much. I really love doing this platform, guys. It's really, hi, Periwinder. This is all really for you, serving spirit. It's what I do and it's what I love, okay? So remember, it's only guidance. You have full control of who you are and what you do. Spirit are only here, your team are only here, your guardian angels only here, just to help you through this existence of life, okay? Oh, look at all that. Please I have a reading looking for some guys from a guys designed however the coming of strategy team. Oh, okay. Tanita, we cannot tell you what to do, okay? But what we're saying is these are the cards that have been drawn. Overcoming difficulties. What do you feel? Think about it. Break it down, okay? Let's just break this down for you. Why is it you wanted to leave in the first instance? If they want to retain you, isn't that a beautiful thing? You can go back and rediscuss your contract, rediscuss things. Have a feeling of feeling wanted, okay? Because there's that sense of have a feeling of how you're feeling, okay? Because if any company wants to keep you, why not, okay? Because you could renegotiate was the word I was looking for. Renegotiate the terms and conditions. That's what they're saying. Renegotiate, okay? Because it's all about, do you really want to start something new and go down that road? Is there something there? Just have an awareness of, look at your contract, look at what you're living, look at what you're doing. Does it make sense to stay there and feel it in the gut, okay? But they're telling me to look at the terms and conditions and your contract. What does it say? Look back into it. This might be a beautiful time for you to renegotiate a term, a deal. More money. Free reign, hallelujah. Okay, it's all about if you're tired and exhausted, right? Ask, say, okay, I need 2 weeks off, say, to go and recalibrate yourself. Use this as a moment to have a very beautiful life review, okay? If you're exhausted about all these decisions, right? To say, right, guys, thank you so much for the offer. I just need to take a few days and take time out. Go to the beach, go to the sea, go to Italy, do whatever you want to do. Just have time for self. Tanita, does that make sense? Because that's what they're saying. Take the time out. And then once you're in that free state mode of calm and serenity, then feel it. That's all I can say to you. Okay. Beautiful time to have that life review. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time. Feel it in your gut. Thank you so much. And I'm glad we're able to help. Okay. Can I have Periwinder now, please, Stace? Can we all say thank you to Stace because she's in the background there? My voice tends to go high when I do all this. Right. Hi, Michael Christopher. Good afternoon. Periwinder, how are you doing? Periwinder, teaching and learning, this card of teaching and learning. If you're not teaching and learning, you should be doing, because I feel as though there's courses, there's academic ways of you teaching people what you can teach, okay? I feel as though there's a bit of a procrastination, a bit of a thinking mode going on. If this is the thinking mode, it's like that. What am I doing? What am I saying? It's all about you, okay? Hi, how are you doing? It's all about you teaching and learning others. And the other card is nurturing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have to, and it is a have to, and I'm going to say this, we have to embrace our inner child and allow that inner child to come out and play, because it's all about play, fun, and not being serious. It's all about that sense of self, because when we become an adult, for some reason or not, it just gets thrown out and we don't have fun anymore. And why? So I want to ask everybody tonight, when was the last time you absolutely had a really good laugh, a really good belly laugh? When? Okay, there's a reason why we are who we are. There's a reason why we have a soul. It's all about growth. It's all about learning who we are. So Periwinder, teaching and learning, and also nurturing your inner soul. It's really, really beautiful and important that you do so, okay? And it's all about, I feel as though there's computers around you. I feel as though there's data around you. I feel as though I've got massive computers, okay? But that may be all your brain has got all this knowledge in it that needs to come out. So if there's a book within you, allow it to come out. Use AI. Get those thoughts out your head, because they can help other people. Make sense? Good. Okay, right. Let's get on to the next one. Gemma Ball. Gemma Ball, you've got chronic fatigue too. Okay. We can have Gemma Ball. So as I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, these are only like short readings. Yes, I can see it. I could see these. Do you remember the computers of old and the old films that we get, the massive computers? I just loads of knowledge. Right. Can we have Gemma Ball, please, Stace? Let me just put the heater. Right. So Gemma Ball. Right. Okay. We seem to, there's a lot around everybody here this evening, a lot about overcoming difficulties. I feel as though we're all going through a shift. Hi, Gemma. Oh, I love your hair. I feel as though we're all going through a shift right now. It's all about change. It's all about understanding. Now, I don't do astrology, but it'd be really interesting if it's all to do with the astrology right now, because all the cards keep saying overcoming difficulties. Now, we are the master of our own destination, is what my inspirers are telling me, ladies and gentlemen. And Gemma, that's the same with you. It's all about you are the master of your own destination. Do not allow other people to shift you off, to shunt you off the track, is what I want to say. You are on the track. You are focused on the track. Be on that track and be who you're meant to be, because it's very, very important. Does that make sense? People are trying to put, it's the old scenario with the railway track. They're trying to put leaves on the track. They're trying to derail you, but do not shift. Be who you are. These difficulties that are there, that are shining for you, Gemma, they will surpass. Do not be shunted off your own track. Yes. I'm going to pick on that second word there, trying. Do not try. You must do. Trying is a low energy thought process. You will change your life. You are changing your life. Watch your wording there, okay? You are, and you will, and you have succeeded in changing your life currently, okay? It's all about that sense of being who you are, Gemma. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, and God bless. Okay, let me just see. Laura Johnson, please. Yeah. Laura Johnson. Oh, I've got the same card again. Let me just really shuffle these. All about overcoming difficulties for a lot of you here this evening. That's what I'm getting for you. So I want to see, guys, if you're going through a lot of troubles, a lot of stuff that's really draining your strength, I want you to sit quietly. I want you to draw upon God's love, your transpirers, your inspirers love, everybody around you. And I want you to feel the love that's all around you, because there is difficult things happening. But I can assure you, I've been there myself. And sometimes I thought, whoa, okay, do I have to do any more? Clearly I do. I don't necessarily like it, but I know it's making me my soul growth, as it is you, okay? So now, everybody, Overcoming difficulties is as it has to be, but do remember there's people out there to help you. I've got God, I've got my team, I've got my inspirers, I've also got dear friends that do what I do. I ask their help, and I just want to say, Laura, for you, it's okay to ask for help. Put your hand up, say it's okay, help is on its way. That's what God is telling me, okay? And also claircognizance, that card came up before, Laura. It's all about your thoughts that are in your head. Are your thoughts as healthy as they could be, should be? Are they? We may have to have a thought process as to what it is that you are thinking, because they're not entirely beneficial to your being right now. We should be changing them up a little bit and moving towards more love and light, okay? Love and light and joy and inspiration, allowing yourself to grow and allowing others to grow. Now, Laura, what they're telling me is, just because your friends around you, family, friends, are thinking a certain way, you've got to stop yourself agreeing with them, and maybe a moments of silence to allow that other person to speak what they want to speak, but not necessarily always agree, because you're putting yourself into a thought process that doesn't fit your being. Phew, that came out. Okay, Laura. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we've said, these are only short readings. Yeah, it was Rachel from Texas. Thank you for that. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Thank you. Oh, great advice. Thank you. Now, who have I not worked with? Who have I not worked with? So I want to thank everybody. There was a gentleman, Darren Scanlon. Darren Scanlon and Linda Scanlon, are you both related? There was a gentleman here that I've totally got. There was a gentleman on here tonight. If you can come back and message in, please. I want to say thank you to all those watching on. Hi, Darren. Yeah. Hi, Darren. Hi, Linda Scanlon. Is that your wife, sister? Is right. So there was another gentleman and just asked that he comes in. So, Darren, how are you? How are things? That'd be interesting to know. Okay. Darren, I've got the cards of moon cycles. Moon cycles really do affect you. But I want to say as well, I feel as that you in a past life, if you're not doing it in this life, but in a definitely past life, were a seer. Can a man be a seer? I'm not entirely sure. But you're a seer. I feel as though you're a magician. You are someone of that kind of nobility that just knew and felt things, and you could give advice to other people. You know, when we were seers and we used to recommend, and we were by the prince and the queen, that we used to help them along with the decisions that they made. I feel that that is someone that you were in a past life. So I get that in this life that you are very much knowledgeable and people respect you for the information that you give. So really wholeheartedly keep that at that higher level and do not be dissuaded to do something else or be something else, because that is going to throw a huge load of karma around you. And that is not what we want in this life, okay? And I've also got relationship harmony here. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. I wanted to read that because I feel as though there is some unsettlement, but I just feel an amazing amount of love around you, darling. I feel as though your aura is shining bright. There is that sense of a healer within you. If you're not doing healer, then I would, we would say there's a potentiality there for you to become a healer or be a healer, or know that you are a healer if you want to take that forward, because it's within yourself, it's within your hands. Because I'm just seeing you gliding ever so gently forward, ever so gently. It's just all about the essence of being, the essence of quietness, the essence of watching things. You know, there's that sense of, you know, like gravity, just watching the gravity, watching things fall into the ground. It's all about that purity of mind and that selflessness within self. Okay, it's all about finding out who you are around this time, Darren. Finding out who you are. Very important. Okay, it's time for self. Time for that wonderment that you had as a child to fulfill its destination, to fulfill what is meant to be for you. Okay, my inspirers are coming out with this. Allowing yourself to have that soul growth is really important at this time, because time is of the essence, they're telling me, okay? Time is of the essence to get things done. Because when they want to push us and they go, right, time is of the essence. It's all about moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Does that, can you take that, Darren? Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. Jolie James, hello. How are you doing, Jolie? There was another chap that was there, okay? So we're just going to pick up the cards because the cards dropped for a reason. And we have, you know what to do, Jolly. There is a sense of you know what to do. And I've got the card, hello from heaven. You know what to do. You definitely know what to do. And I'm going to keep saying this to you, Jolly. You do know what to do. There's a sense of you are your own character. You're very forthright. You're very much in your own stance and your own being and very comfortable as to who you are. But there is a sense we're going to say we need you to bring it down a peg or two just to have an awareness of other people's feelings here, Julie. Does that make sense? I feel as though we just need to rein it in a little bit. That's what they're telling me. Rein it in a little bit and just have an awareness that there's words that can hurt, but words that can heal, okay? It's just a little bit of mindfulness around you at this time, Julie. Just have that awareness of how you're speaking and how you're acting to others, because it's all about, I feel as though your ego is too high, too much in control, and we need to just speak to ego and just bring it down a tad, just bring it down a level, just bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. And so that I speak like that and a little bit more of that way. Okay, thank you so much. That's really what they said to me. Very much. Thank you, guys. And I do appreciate the fact that Spirit do have what they have to say, okay? Can I have B. Darlington, please? B. Thank you. B. Darlington. B. Darlington. What beautiful surname, Darlington. Okay. B. Everything is, my next is correct. Everything is in divine order as it should be. Now I'm getting a sense that I feel very anxious. I feel very nervous. I feel as though very, not very stressed, but very anxious, because I feel a little bit like that. But this is how it's meant to be, okay? I need you to go back, truly back into yourself. I need you to go filling inside yourself. I hope these words are making sense because I'm just saying as they're coming out. We need you to realign everything that's going on, because at the minute I feel as though you're out of shift. You know when you get a screw bottle that's got two arrows on either side, I feel as though you're not quite aligning up to where you are and who you are meant to be. You're always slightly off skew, okay? And they're wanting you to be aware of being how off skew you are, and to allow and to feel the frequency of love and joy and inspiration to connect yourself back to where you should be, okay? It's all about coming back to where you should be so that you can enhance yourself moving forward, okay? Because that's what they're saying. All about bringing yourself back, because it's like reining you in a little bit to find out, and just taking off all those big jackets, all that big protective gear, because that gear that's been protecting you has been holding you back, okay? We need your love to be full, to be whole, to be healthy, and all that beautifulness. And we're asking you to bring in the love of God, the love of whatever your religious being is. Remember the angels, your guardian angels, there for a reason. Ask them for thy help, and they will be there. And that's a note for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Your guardian angel is there from the day that you are born, and even before you're born, because they know you're coming in, okay? It's all about that pact that we make with our guardian angels. They're there to help us, but they need the permission. Ask away, okay? And for that saying that those who ask never get, tosh, it's all about us being the best that we can be and allowing ourselves to serve others, okay? Because that's the joy of allowing ourselves to have that soul growth, okay? Phew. Right, Brig JT, how are you doing? Hello, because I can see that you've come in from my Facebook page, so I'm going to say Brig JT, how are you doing? Okay, so Brig GT, there's a sense of, again, with you, myself, and I, Brig, is all about divine order. Again, you've got this card as well, divine order. People don't like to hear this card because if they're going through a crap time, forgive me for saying that word, I wanted to use something quite stronger. If we're going through such time, it's all about, it has to be that way, because we take a sense of, we use all the emotions that we've learned thus far. Patience, understanding, empathy, compassion, gratefulness, mindfulness. It's all about how do you want your soul growth to be. If we have to learn all these emotions, it's bringing us to become a better person. That's what it's all about, you, Brig. We have to have awareness of what it is. What emotion would you truly say that you need to? The word patience is flying into my head right now. So I feel as though patience is your biggest thing. Stop running away from patience. It's all about patience is what we need. It's a huge one to learn, by the way. It's all about massive. Okay, I had to go through it myself, but it's all about the card to spread your wings. Okay, the spreading of the wings. It's all about, but I feel as though the spreading of the wings is also about the opening up of the chest, opening up of the heart chakra, allowing your scapulas down your back to just drop down, your shoulders to drop down, and just feel the possession of self. Because I feel as though it's all about, I don't know where I am. I want to elongate my arms. I want to open up my wings. I want to look to the side. I want just to free my neck up. I want to not be restricted, Brig. Okay, I know that you can get this, and I know you've got a sense of this, sense of awareness of self. It's very, very important. Okay, Brig. Okay, I'm trying to get more people in. I'm not trying to, I am getting more people in. Okay, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I want to do Nessie Aqua. Okay, Nessie Aqua. I want to say clear your space. Okay, we need you not only to clear your space as in Feng Shui, but clear your space. I don't know anything about Feng Shui, but we can look it up and know what you're doing. Wonderful, you're welcome, Brig. It's all about clear your space, clear the mind, clear the mind, clear the mind, clear the mind. Okay, this is what I want to say. Clear that mind of yours. Okay, it's really, really important, Nessie. Clear the mind. Your mind is on full alert all the time. I'm not surprised you cannot sleep good at night because we're on it. Okay, the fight or flight mechanism of our body is only meant, the amygdala is fear. It's only meant to get us at times of stress. So it gives us that alert reaction. That's what it's for. But if it's always on high alert, you're not going to be able to rest and digest, because why would it? Why would your body allow that? Because it's like that. I don't want to eat because there's something around here. Okay. Take a moment, Nessie. Take a moment. Take a moment. Get yourself, I feel as though, get yourself underneath those cherry blossom. We've got two down here at the neighbours. Get yourself out of the cherry blossom. Get yourself under it. Feel nature. Feel the sunshine. Feel it getting into your soul, into your being, okay? Because I feel it's all cold lately. It's all cold. You need to start. Now, have a look, and they're telling me to look into Ayurvedic, okay? Ayurvedic, and find out what Vata you, I'm Vata. Find out what you are. I know you're like a Zebedee. It's just find out what you are. Ayurvedic, I think. Look into that and choose which one you are. You'll be able to recognize which one you are and eat according to what it is, because at the minute it's all about sustaining the energy level here. It's all about, I feel as though I'm a coil. I just want to get going up, going down, but at a beautiful pace. Okay, it's all about slowing down, feeling that energy, feeling the vibration, allowing yourself just to spin and look around you. Gracefulness, elegance, eloquence. Very beautiful thing to have there, Nessie. Okay. Okay. Does my grandma. Okay. Right, just a quick one for Tonya, because it's a minute left. Hi, Tonya. How are you doing? Look at that beautiful picture of Tonya. Tonya, is that how you say your name? Wow, beautiful. I do look like that, but not at 8 and 9 o'clock at night. Remember who you are, Tonya. I say, Tonya, it's very important. I do feel you are who you are, but I feel as though there's a sense of a screen up, okay, that you are to be someone that you are. You have to be. But we're going to say, drop that screen, feel the uncomfortability of it all, and just be your natural self, okay? Be your natural self. Be who you are meant to be. Because sometimes we need to bring ourselves right back down, back to basics, to find out who that true self is. That's what they're telling me. Because the remembrance of who we are, let's allow us to grow and to be, again, it goes back to soul growth. Okay, it's all about taking down the shutters, opening the curtains, opening the windows, and just allowing yourself to be bare. We have no expectations. If we're bare, it's just all going to happen, but in a beautiful way, because then we can truly see what's happening and what's coming our way. Does that make sense to you, Tron? It's all about taking everything down, getting back to basics, and finding out truly who you are. It's all about taking everything away, all the material stuff, everything around you, and just feel how you feel, not having any pressure on you, okay? So that is the end of the reading. I want to thank every single one of you this evening for joining us tonight. Stace, myself, and the Medium platform. It's all been beautiful, the live psychic readers. It's you guys that make it all real. So thank you for everybody joining me here, and those also from my Facebook page. Good night and God bless. I love you all.